You'll mute everybody out too.
We're going.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Mariah Brown. Thank you for, I know we all live very productive lives, especially as moms. And so I just honor you for giving us a half an hour of your time and for us to connect as community, hopefully learn a little bit and feel a little bit inspired. So, like I said, my name is Mariah Brown. I'm a 40-year-old mom of 3 children, 5 and younger. I'm also a Yale-trained certified nurse midwife, and I have been with the Healthy Living Revolution for 10 years now. It has been an absolute blessing in the world of health, wealth, vitality, and real connection with self and community. So we on this call are all a group of moms looking to create what's called a healthy living revolution. We use the revolution as a vehicle to address 3 major visions that we all share. Number 1 is health. We want as moms to be healthy and vibrant so that we can be present for ourselves, which means we can be present for our family, and then we can be present in the community. And we also want strong, focused, and well-nourished children. I said 3. So number 1 is health. Number 2 is wealth. We are also moms that are looking to find other moms that want a way to feel like they can add value in the world other than just being a mom, and at the same time creating some income of their own and creating a little bit of financial freedom if that is part of you as a mom, something that you're looking for. It does not have to be, though. And then the last thing is fulfillment. The Healthy Living Revolution is a vehicle to fulfillment. And fulfillment means connection with community and also connection with self. We're a group of very supportive Wonder Women. And we want to support one another flying like the phoenix. And we honor self-discovery and the beauty of chasing our butterflies, meaning those moments where we feel a little bit nervous and maybe we get that butterfly feeling in our stomach, and being willing to support one another, chasing those butterflies and maybe even pushing comfort zones versus the other side. So with this call, it's just real people sharing real stories. You're going to learn a little bit about the mission. You'll learn a little bit about the company behind the mission, get a broad understanding of the business model, and you'll hear a bunch of stories. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Shalene, who actually happens to be my sister, which is so fun to get a chance to work with family. And she's an amazing, amazing mommy of 3 young boys and just a powerful woman in the community and looking spectacularly beautiful right now. So handing it over to you, Shelly. I'm going to set a timer so we can all stay focused.
Staying focused. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I thank you for the introduction, my beautiful sister. This is definitely becoming a family business, and we get to choose who we work with. So I feel very grateful to work with Mariah a little bit ago. So just a little background on me. I was primarily a stay-at-home mom, and I was also cleaning houses, and about 1.5 years ago, and it just wasn't inspiring me. And I just felt like there was something that could fulfill my soul in deeper ways. I also had just turned 30, and I was really interested in changing some unhealthy habits and really investing in my health and well-being, and then the health and well-being of my family. Juice Plus had actually been introduced to me about 10 years ago from a nurse practitioner, and so it was kind of an easy lead into like, hey, I want to get healthy. Let's try flooding my body with 30 different fruits and vegetables every day. It just totally made sense to me. As soon as I got on it and my kids got on it, it was amazing to see the transformation in our health. I have one son who's autistic, and it's tremendously helped him. I have a youngest son. My youngest son has chronic sinus issues, and his health was also transformed. And me, through doing our healthy living program,
out with you.
I have definitely stopped sitting on my phone and needing a break at the park when I'm with my kids, and I started chasing them again. I feel more alive now than I did in my 20s, and just have completely transformed my life. And now I will say too that I've also become a single mom recently. And so surrounding myself with this community is like having a bunch of superheroes for personal cheerleaders. I really can't say enough about the transformation that I've been on this last year, and the journey of today, this morning I was describing it as like crawling out of a hole. I have all of these beautiful friends and family and people who just want to help me realize my dreams, and it's pretty amazing. So that being said, what is Juice Plus? So it is 30 fine ripened whole fruits and vegetables. There are capsules and also gummies. There's a children's health study, which you can hear more about. We have almost 1 million children on Juice Plus for free. It's pulverized, dehydrated, and then encapsulated. So you're getting the whole food as nature intended. Think of it like if you have a papaya, they mash the skin and the seeds together. So you're getting the whole nutrition, not just like the yummy insides that we like to eat when we eat a papaya. It's tested, every batch is tested for herbicides, pesticides, heavy metals. There's a bunch of other stuff that I'm not even remembering. It's non-GMO. There's a food label on it. This is really important. These aren't supplements. These are whole foods, guys. It's got a nutrition facts label, and it's one of the most researched products out there on the market right now. There's over 38 research studies and more on the way, actually studying Juice Plus itself. It's showing that it's bioavailable. It helps with cardiovascular health. It improves DNA. It improves gum health. It helps improve immunity. When my kids and I don't pass colds around anymore during the flu season, I know it's because of what we're flooding our body with every single day. Let's see, is there anything else? So then we also have our complete protein powder. And this is also GMO, vegan, kosher. It's sprouted ancient grains. And the really cool thing about this is it's got the glycemic index of a piece of broccoli. So it's not going to spike your blood sugar and then make you crash. It's actually going to help you maintain stability throughout the day. And I like to think of it as we make really unhealthy choices when we're hungry. And so this is a way that I can have fast food where I'm actually making a healthy choice and helping to support healthy habits. And I actually carry these little packets around with me everywhere in a shaker bottle that just happens to be filled with water. And so when my kids are at the park, this is what I reach for. This is like always in my car. It's like my go-to for everything. It is my kids' fast food. And I know that I'm putting something healthy in their bodies rather than having to go buy them French fries or, grabbing like a Snickers at the convenience store or something like that. We also have just come out with a omega blend. It's the first one of its kind. It's absolutely amazing. It's omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. It's 5. Sorry. Apparently I'm learning how to count today. And it's made of algae oil, pomegranate seed oil, sea buckthorn berry, raspberry seed oil, safflower seed oil, tomato seed oil. And we like to say we cut out the middle fish. We are going straight to what the fish are eating and what the healthy oils and omegas are to be putting in our bodies without all the mercury and toxins and things that we're seeing in the fish right now. We also have the Healthy Living Revolution program that I was just speaking of. And I have time. I actually want to do a screen share with you guys. We have this shred. Oh, host is disabled. Okay, I have some photos within the last 6 months. I give everyone on this call permission to go onto Facebook and screenshot and share my photos. Over the last 6 months, I've actually been shredding pretty much every day, and whoever invited you to this call can share more about it. And the transformation and how I'm feeling and my body has been so powerful. I've lost 35 pounds. I wish those photos were here because, photos worth 1,000 words. But the way that I relate to food is really changed. And I actually can feel within my body, like when I eat something that doesn't feel good, and just my whole relationship with what I reach for. You know, I used to really like chips. Now I eat cucumbers, you know, just, it's been an absolute transformation. And so I really would encourage you to talk to somebody more about our Shred 10 program, because to say that it's changed my life is a total understatement. We also have an aeroponic tower garden. And this call is very organic. I thought that I had a photo of the tower garden. Mine aren't set up yet, and I don't, and I didn't have time to go grab one. But we have, we're on a mission to inspire healthy living, and we not only want to flood our bodies with fruits and vegetables, but we also want to give you a way to grow them. And Nikki Cotton can share her photo in a minute. I see you, Nikki. But so we've created an aeroponic growing system that can help you actually bring your food farm to table, and to know what you're eating and what you're putting into your body. And it's really an amazing system. People who've never been able to grow a garden before have had major success with growing these, and they're pretty awesome. And again, you can learn more. I wish I had more time. I could talk for 30 minutes about any one of those subjects. So thank you all for letting me share. I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday and enjoy the rest of this call. Back to you, Mariah.
Thank you, Shelley, so much. You know, there's two things that I want to highlight. Number one is, like you said, the most researched supplement on the globe. You know, as moms, we can go into any store and there's shelves and shelves of supplements. And how do we figure out what's the best to put in our own bodies? What's the best to feed our children? And to know that there are 30 published studies out there that are quality studies in peer-reviewed journals. As a nurse practitioner, they're the same journals that I reference when I'm thinking about offering a modality to a patient. And so you know that there's real stability behind it. And then the last thing, like you said, the tower gardens, we've been growing 12 months a year now for 6 years, feeding our family. It's pretty amazing. So next I want to introduce Miss Molly Ochoa. She's going to tell us a little bit about the company. I don't know about you, but you know, I know a local mom who owns a wine bar downtown. And so if my husband and I are going on date night, we're going to choose to go there so we can support someone local, or maybe I'll opt not to swing by Walmart, even if it's going to feel easier, just based on what I know about how they exist in the world. And so if you have any interest as a woman and as a mom, knowing a little bit more about the company behind the mission to help you make your decisions, Molly's going to share a little bit about that. She's also a mom of 4, so 2 teenage twins, and then a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. Is that right, Molly? Yeah.
Yep.
And a powerful mama. You probably know her if you're in the Southern Oregon area.
Awesome. Thanks, Mariah. I'm so excited to be here. I've been looking forward to this call. I'm going to try not to cry. I'm already really inspired. I found Juice Plus last October, and through a nurse practitioner. And my goal, I went into a Juice Plus event, actually. And in my heart, I knew my family needed a bunch of change, and with their health. And so everything that I heard spoke to my heart. I signed up right away. I signed up for everything. I went in Shred 10 all the way, signed up all my kids. And what I found is that I started with the Shred, and we'll learn more about that. And by day 3, so for myself, I had been experiencing, as long as I can remember, and I would say a good 20 years of abdominal discomfort. And I had been through a laundry list. I have a laundry list of digestive issues, used to. And day 3 into the Shred was the first time that I was living pain-free in over 20 years. And the whole thing ended up me being diagnosed celiac. And to have that amount of relief that quickly was life-changing. Over time, so by the end of the Shred, I felt like $1 million. And over time, there was another list. So here's my list of issues that was shrinking, and my other list of residual benefits was growing. And so I was getting better sleep. I had lower anxiety. My athletic performance went up. I'm a CrossFit athlete, like Iggy. Iggy's on the call. And I had been a high performance athlete my whole life. And so I found myself being able to get back in shape like I used to. Same thing with Shalene, run around with my kids, jump up in the morning, ready to go. And we don't skip all the colds during cold season. This was a doozy. Everyone got hit pretty hard. But what I saw was I've been down 2 or 3 weeks, and I was down for a day and a half. And I'm like, if that doesn't say something, I don't know what does. So what happens is I double up or triple up my Juice Plus, and I'm able to circumvent a lot of the colds that are taking people down, because I want to spend a lot of really good time with these guys. And so I have 4 kids. I have twins that are 16 they're my stepdaughters. And then I have these 2 gorgeous munchkins through the gift of adoption. And so in my heart, I believe in the nature of community, a strong community network. Like Shalene, I'm going through big family transitions. And I know in my heart of hearts that if I didn't have my health as secure as it is now, and the network of the supportive community, I don't know how I would have been able to do this otherwise. And so the people, by the nature of the company, it's attracting like a magnet people that want to live from their whole hearts. And so we want to live healthier lives. We want to do good. We want to show up for our kids. And the foundation of the company is very similar. And so it's a 47-year-old company. And then they started before Juice Plus. Still crying. They want to enhance in people's lives. And so it started with smoke detectors, water and air filters, and now moved on to nutrition. And so it's the same president and founder, Jay Martin. I've seen Jay Martin speak several times. And the man always cries because he's so inspired about what this company represents and the way that it keeps growing. And that, to me, it's just one thing after the next, just beautiful signs showing up that this is the right place to be. And so it's a global company. We're in over 25 countries, which makes it a really beautiful networking tool to stay in touch with the people that we meet all over the world and have access to them. And I did foreign youth exchange. I have a lot of international, and so it really keeps us all connected in that way. It's a $14 billion company, and so more than $600 million alone in 2016. The mission of the company is to inspire healthy living around the world. And our president's vision is to build a stable and lasting company that helps as many people as possible realize their dreams. So if I say, I want to stay at home with my kids, and this is the vehicle to do it, then this has been life altering. So I could just say, where I felt selfish before, hey, I want to stay at home with my kids. And I found this amazing vehicle to be able to do that. Crying again. Here it is. And then we can stay connected right here through this platform. It's just remarkable. And I am one of those people who's like, I want to change the world. So I'm changing it through nutrition, and the give backs of the company are ridiculous. So we walk our talk. So we have programs. We have the Healthy Living program and the Healthy Giving program. And so we're dedicated to making a difference in the lives of our community. We're the biggest sponsor of the St. Jude's Marathon, and Juice Plus has raised over $10 million for the St. Jude's Marathon. And we help with the residence house, the Target house. That's so parents can stay for free as long as they need to be with their child. And the Children's Foundation for 1 million families enjoying Juice Plus for free. So that's the part of sorry, I totally just blanked out on that. For the kids, you can sponsor a kid for free when you sign up. It's so cool. So 2 of my kids are on that. And Volunteers of America, where 10 million meals are being distributed. So Children's Health Study, that's what it is. So I'm really honored and excited and emotional to be a part of this journey. And for those of you that aren't part of the company yet, it'll be beautiful to watch your hearts unfold in the process, because mine certainly has.
That was amazing, Molly. You were exactly 5 minutes, and you touched me. It's amazing to me how much love I have for you and so many of the women. It makes me feel kind of teary. It's amazing. There was a call specifically, I think it was yesterday morning, where I just felt so filled to be surrounded by a bunch of Wonder Women. And we are all working our tail ends off, trying to be the best moms that we can for our kids and trying to be present for ourselves and navigate the world, and I love feeling supported, and it literally feels like extended family. So I'm really grateful for you, Molly. And I realize I haven't shared my story, but hopefully I will at some point in this call. I just want to make sure everyone else has a turn. So next I want to introduce Missy, also known as Melissa. She is a mommy of 5 and just a woman with so much grace and professionalism and beauty. She's also here in the Southern Oregon area. She runs My Healthy Hive as a Facebook page if anybody's looking for a way to connect there. And she's going to tell us a little bit more about the business model within what it is that we do.
Hi. So of course they had me crying too. And before I jump into what this looks like for you, if you know what the business part looks like, I really want to talk about the connection aspect. And most of us weren't friends going into this, or we were acquaintances or whatever. And I can say we've really become sisters. Here I go. It's like we cry together, we laugh together, we talk about our hopes and our dreams and what we want for our families. And gosh, it's beautiful. And I'm so blessed to get to do this. Not only because we're changing other people's lives, but we've changed our realities as moms. We went from maybe feeling alone and isolated to just being a part of this incredible support system. And that's what I really want to inspire you, whether it's through a vehicle like this or some other vehicle. Connect with other women, you guys. Connect with other moms. Do it in a really profound and real way. Talk about what's real in your lives. And, that's what we're here for. So for us, this company has such a heart that all the people drawn to this company have just huge hearts. And so we're so aligned in that I feel like every part of our lives is just exploding with goodness, because we all are just here with these huge hearts, ready to help each other and ready to change the world. And so for me, that looks like helping people get healthy. And I've always wanted my family to be healthy. And I've always worked really, really hard for my kids to be healthy and to grow our own food. And so of course this was in alignment with that. And I'm not going to put GMOs in my body. I'm not going to put something that's not organic in my body or my kids' bodies. I want our food to be pure, and Juice Plus is pure food that we flood our bodies with every day. So so that made sense to me. It makes sense. It made sense to align with that company, because I believe so strongly in feeling good. And if mom doesn't feel good, the whole family crumbles. So when I joined, I did not anticipate doing this as a business. I did not anticipate doing this as a career or as an income producing thing. I really just wanted to be healthy, and I wanted my family to be healthy. And so what started happening is people started asking me questions, especially when you do something like the Shred 10 program, which is a detoxification and rejuvenation program. And people started going, "What are you doing? I want to do it with you." And then I saw those people's lives change. And wow, that's powerful. And so as that continued going, I realized, wow, this is bringing in an income for me that I didn't anticipate. And so so that looks like, stolen moments. You're sitting in your car and you're picking up your kids, and you can do this on your phone. You can do this. We travel a lot as a family. Anywhere you have internet, your business goes with you. And for me, that works. I can't sit at a desk and do a business. I have 2 little ones running around, 3 grown children who are now scattering across the country and soon to be the world. And I want to go be with my family and work from anywhere. So the cool thing about this is that it is a network marketing company, but it is really unique in that we have basically the best of 4 different worlds. We have a virtual franchise. So that looks like, we've got this awesome product, the most nutritionally researched product, or the most researched nutritional product in the world. So that's a no-brainer. We have an amazing product. We have a tried and proven system. So the virtual franchise, I don't stock product. I don't have to deal with any of the back end. The company gives me 2 different websites. I place orders from my phone. The company ships it. They send it out to my customers, and I don't have to think. So it's super, super simple. It's a company. It's about connections. It's not about sales. We don't sell. I personally am not attached to whether or not somebody takes Choose Plus. I view it as it's my job to just connect with people and tell what my truth is. And if my truth resonates with you, awesome. And if it doesn't, awesome. You will find something that does. And, you know, again, it's global networking. You can create teams all over the world. Like, you can have a team in the UK, you can have a team in France. There's really no limit there, which is pretty cool. And then you can write off travel, which is even more cool. And then what we do have something that is really, really incredible that no other network marketing company offers. And that is the best of corporate America, in that we get a benefits package. So when you get to the top level of this company, you get major medical insurance, you get life insurance, you get long-term disability insurance, telemedicine, you get a health advocate. Another thing that just blows my mind is that the company is generous enough to give us tuition reimbursement for up to 5 members of your household. So when your kids start going off to college, they'll help you with that as well. And that's up to $1,750 a year, which pays for all the books. Books are so expensive. And I just realized, Mariah was just talking about this, it can also apply to you. So if you go, I want to take a college course, the company is going to help you do that. And so, you know, I don't know if there's any other network marketing company out there that is that generous. And not only are they that generous, but if you decided you wanted to have your own franchise, it only costs you $50 a year. So we're not it's like they're not asking you to buy thousands and thousands of dollars worth of product. They're not asking you to even pay $200 a year. It's like $50 a year. Anybody can do that. Really, anybody can find that money and can join our mission. And so, you know, what is the company's mission? The company's mission is to inspire healthy living around the world. Our mission, our group of mamas on this team, our mission is to empower other women. Like, that is our passion. We want to see each other succeed. We want to see you be the best version of yourself for your kids and for your partner if you have one. And so that's what we're all about.
Thank you so much, Missy. There's so much I can say, and I also want to honor time. We have 3 minutes. And so I am hoping to highlight, I think number one is to bring in Miss Nikki Cotton. When Missy brought up, you know, various levels, I'm grateful I get a nice bonus every year and an expense allowance towards fees on a monthly basis. And Miss Nikki Cotton has done this for 26 years. Is that right, Nikki? I'm scrolling through and looking for her face.
I'm here.
Oh, good. You are there. And so she is our mama, mentor, friend, and one of the ones that I can see her husband in the background, and that's Mr. Buddha. They lead with their heart in such a profound way. There's no way to really put words into it. And they are some of the most generous people I know. So we're very grateful to have Nikki here as a mom of 2. And she has helped many, many, many women through a program called 500 Strong, which ask someone about it. It's a pretty amazing program. So Nikki, I'm just going to hand it over to you for the sake of time.
Thank you so much, Mariah. And I'm going to tell you, you guys got me. You really did, because it's been a very emotional morning thinking about this group of women and moms and the sisterhood that's been created. And I've gotten to be a part of it for 27 years. And who we've become in the journey is, one marble at a time, one thing at a time. And who we've become along the way has been as important as any other piece of this. And it's possible for everyone. When we started this, we were absolutely bankrupt. We owed $250,000 in debt, and I had no dreams. Well, if becoming a bank teller is a dream, that was my bank teller at that point in time, because I just couldn't imagine. I needed something secure in my life. And this came in, and I thought my husband was crazy. And I'll just fast forward 27 years, what the journey looks like health-wise, kids growing up. First 9 years, we didn't see a doctor one time, literally. No more strep throat, which we all got a couple times a year. We didn't pass colds and flus. My dental health improved greatly. Most importantly, I got the energy back I needed to be a wife and to be a really good mom. And what I saw my kids do when they got to see me win in this program of sharing health with others and sharing financial security with others, my girls used to not only play with Barbies and dolls and princess and dress up with crowns and put wigs on, but they also played with pretend briefcases. And they did calls to people. I would walk in a room and they literally were exposing the world to health and that there was some dreams that we could have. And I would hear them do that. And that's because they saw mom and dad do that. And college tuition, oh my gosh. I mean, we got it. And books were $500 each. It made a big difference to put our two girls. When we started, our girls were 4 and 7. I thought I would never be with one company long enough that we would be there to see that college tuition. But not only did we do that, this business has allowed us to, in health and vitality and energy, it's allowed us to travel around the world with our girls. I'll just give you a great example. It's great when you can say no because you want to. It's even better when you can say yes because you want to and you don't have to say no. And my girls are pretty smart and clever, and they called me the other day, and my younger one, who's 28, said, I think we should become a concert-going family. What do you think about all going to see Elton John together? The tickets are only $2,000 for the 4 of us. Can we do it? And I said yes. So we're all flying to San Francisco to see the last year of Elton John because I could say yes. And there are things I say no to, but this is allowed, and it's not just about the concert, it's not about the money, it's the memory making that I'm still able to do with my girls right now in our lives. Wow, gifting health to others, gifting financial security to others. And Mariah, just to end this little thing, because Missy, you did such a great job talking about who we are and what we're about. And the 500 Strong Women, our mission statement is to empower women around the world, maybe there's worlds, around the world to live lives of passion, purpose, and possibility. And I can't imagine anything more beautiful for my sisters around the world. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Nikki. Woo! Okay, so welcome to your Saturday morning. So like we started, we are a bunch of moms, a bunch of women, and some men too, that are on a mission to create a healthy living revolution. And that helps empower people around the world to take back their health, to take back their wealth, if that's something that they're looking for, and to live a life of with more fulfillment, being connected with like-minded, powerful, visionary people, and to get back connected with ourselves. And the self is maybe just being more aware of what it is we're putting in our mouth, but maybe it's also about really going on a journey of personal growth. So with that being said, hopefully you've taken something away from that, and we honor whatever it is that you're moving forward with. Maybe you think, I really want Juice Plus in my body and my children's bodies, and I want my children to get it for free. And I love the idea of plant-based omegas and quality protein powder and maybe a tower garden. We say, awesome, please go back to the person that invited you to this call and ask your questions. And maybe, just maybe, as you listened, you thought, this really resonates with me. I can see myself locking arms with these other people. Or maybe you thought of someone else that you wish could have been here on the call and hearing this information. And we say, yes, please, we need help, because there's a lot of people in this world that we cannot reach without help. So please go back to the person that invited you and ask your questions and continue the conversation so that we can all be on a journey of better health, wealth, and commitment, fulfillment through a healthy living revolution. With that, I will stay on and be available to answer anyone's questions. And we just honor you for your time and however you're going to spend the rest of your weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Fabulous call, ladies.
Yay.
Bye, everybody. I've got to jump on another call with a different group of sisters. Love you all.
Sorry we made you cry, Nikki.
Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you.